Hi everybody, how are you? Kind of looks blurry for some reason. Hopefully I'm on Wi-Fi. So, one of my favorites. We've made this one before, but we were gonna have it for dinner, so we decided why not go live and show. I have a ton of new people. Someone's pulling up. I want to make sure they're not coming here. We have a ton of new people, so I thought, why not? It's a new year, new decade, all of that. Why not go live with the new old recipe? All right, so we already cooked the chicken. Ryan was nice enough to do all my prep. So nice. I had a meeting and I had to go to AJ's, so he was nice. So as you jump on, share this video. Share it to any groups that you're in that are low carb keto. Any your own page, someone you know that's doing it, share it. It's one of the best. Okay, so we have the butter melting in there. I did include the recipe above, the link to my Pinterest. And if you're not already following me on there, I have some great recipes on there. And secondly, I did the text line up there. I haven't been including that, and I wanted you guys all to know that I have a text line. Hi, Sylvia. So when I go live, you get a text. And I usually tell you I'll be live in 15 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever. I usually tell you what I'm doing. Either I'm talking about something or I'm cooking something. So then you can choose if you want to come on or not. Okay, so I have the directions over here, so I'm going to be looking at those. Teresa, you made it. Hi, Candy. So jump on. Tell me, keto, low carb, what lifestyle are you, and what's going on? How are you doing? I know it's a new year. I know it's day 8 of the new year. Is everybody still going strong with their, a lot of people made resolutions and all of that. How are you doing with it? Okay, so we're gonna start. I have had Ryan leave the chicken droppings. Hi, I have missed you. Mwah. The droppings are in here. So we just added a scoop of butter in there, and I'm not gonna give you the exact measurements. That's for the description above, not for me. You know that about me. If you haven't already been following me, I'm not great at measuring. Ryan measured all my stuff. He's my behind the scenes guy. He won't get out here and cook with me, but he's a great cook, actually. So, I'm gonna take this lid off because we don't need that no more. And let's bring you guys a little bit closer so you can see what I'm doing. So we have all the drippings, as you can see, and we mix that with a little bit of butter. Yeah. And that's just gonna give us some great chicken flavor. And, let me get a spatula here. Now I didn't have any onion, so it calls for a raw onion, but I'm gonna use minced. And to me, that's okay. I'm not a huge, big onion fan, so we're gonna just put those in there now, and they're gonna start softening up, and they'll be just like having onions. So when you're buying seasoning, for all my new people, make sure you read the back, because this is a great place for people to hide, and people, I don't know why I say people, but the people that make spices, they hide sugars in there, you guys. So always check that. Check the backs of everything, okay? They're sneaky. Now, garlic. The garlic in there. These onions are chives or green onions, and we're going to use those at the very end. Okay, so our garlic, our butter, our onion, and I use minced, but you can use raw. You can use whatever you want. That's the thing with when I cook for you guys, don't feel like you have to do it exactly like I do. Yes, we cooked the chicken earlier. It's all cooked. And you guys don't have to necessarily do that, but I do recommend just cooking it and then adding the sauce later. But I cooked it Ryan, I should say, cooked it hours ago. So it's cold, so you guys won't see me eat chicken so much. I'm gonna show you the sauce and then throw the chicken in and let it just simmer and warm up, okay? All right, so we got the garlic in there. We're gonna add the spinach. Now with spinach, it's gonna wilt down to nothing. So we're gonna put a lot in here. okay? Because by the time we're done, this will look like we didn't hardly add any. Fresh spinach is the way to go. We had some frozen, but I went to the restaurant to do the order, so I grabbed the spinach there. And it's gonna wilt down, like I said, to hardly anything by the time we add the cream and all the goodness. This is one of my favorites, you guys. So easy, delicious. You know, these are one of these type of recipes with the heavy creams and the cheeses and stuff are what make me always think, why wouldn't you want to eat like this, you know? So as you're jumping on, tell me, what lifestyle are you doing? Share the video, all of the good stuff. How long you been following? All right, see, it's already starting to go down to nothing, huh? Okay, so we got the spinach in there. Now we're gonna add all of our spices. The spices that are in here are basil, rosemary, oregano, and thyme. And he measured it all out. And I'm just gonna, it's like all those cooking shows where they have everything in little containers. He does that for me. He's so nice. So we'll mix that up. It smells so good. I always wish you guys could smell when I cook, because it sure smells good. Okay, now let's put the heavy cream in. Isn't it looking good? Can you guys see it okay? You don't need to look at me. Even though I did do my hair and stuff today. You guys can see this is probably. And then we have Parmesan cheese. Calls for a half a cup. Now, you guys, with this Parmesan cheese, I always recommend that you buy the cheese in the chubs, and then you shred it yourself, okay? I do both, but primarily I buy it already shredded because I'm kind of lazy and busy, and I get it at the restaurant, so I just bring it. But with that, know that there's a potato starch on it, which makes it not stick together, but also gives you some carbs. So you want to make sure you're adding those in, and the best bet is to just buy the blocks and shred it. When you watch me, it's do as I say, not as I do, okay? Always measure and always shred. Just don't do what I do. I'm kidding. You know that. I do measure when it comes to baked goods and things like that, but I don't always measure when it comes to stuff like this. Okay, so we're gonna let that thicken up a little bit. We're gonna add some tomatoes. The recipe calls for sun-dried, but I don't have any, so I brought fresh. Now, tomatoes are a carb, so you wanna be careful with that. And sometimes I add even less than what the recipe says if I'm really needing to be tight on my macros for the day. I don't track, but I'm sure that some of you out there do. So know that carbs are in tomatoes, and it is one of those things that you have to track, okay? All right, look at how good that looks. Doesn't that look delicious? We're gonna add the chicken now. You can hear the TV. That is, what is that show? Family Feud's on. We had it paused for a little bit, but say hi, Brian. Hi. All right, so that's gonna thicken up, and then you're gonna just drizzle that sauce over it and eat the spinach. Oh, so delicious. And then top it with some onions. I'm gonna actually put the onions right on here so they can soften up a little bit. There. And give that some flavor. But what I will do, since the sauce is pretty much done, I'm gonna take a little bite of the sauce so you guys know that it's delicious. All right. It's hot and so good. And it'll thicken up as it cooks, but that's what it looks like. Doesn't that look good? I'll add some pictures later. It is so stinking good. Yum, yum, yum. All right, you guys, that's it. That's as easy as it gets. So if you don't mind sharing out the video, up above is the recipe, also my text line. So if you want to get text before I go live, you just do it with your phone. You're going to text the number that's up there. I think it's 55222, whatever. And then put in my name, Wendy Ann, and then you'll get on my text line. So then you can get notified when I go live. And I appreciate you sharing. As you can see, it's starting to bubble. It won't be long, and I'll be eating dinner. But once it's done, I'll take a picture and enclose it with this, okay? All right, you guys, I love and appreciate you. I will see you tomorrow with something else, I'm sure. And I hope you all have a great night. Thanks.